Okay, so in this video we are going to learn how to upload a photo in PHP, upload a picture, upload an image. Now, although we're uploading a picture, we could use this same code. Okay, we could use this same code to upload a Microsoft Word file, to upload really any kind of file you want, including a video file, if you know, some videos, whatever. Okay, all right, but photos are it's very common, right? All right, so if you guys remember, do you guys remember over here this particular file? And here, you remember before we added records, we inserted records, and this is in my previous video in this series. I took this file and I made just a few modifications, and I call it upload. And what I did was I put in this right here, okay? And that's the only change I made on the front end. Now, what is this? What does that correspond to? Well, that, okay, let's go over here. That is this. It's an input tag, and the type is file, okay? So, and I called it pick1, okay? And when you name it file, I mean, when the type, it has to be file, right? And then all of a sudden, you will see this, the choose file. And if you click on it, it will open an open file dialog, right? Okay, now this will handle all the details of well, I don't want to say that. Let's just take it step by step here. All right, so you can see here I have added a new field in the database called pick1, and that is going to store a string variable. But so at any rate, the first thing we need to do is we need to go over to PHP myadmin, and remember in the previous video I went through this. So that you should know what we're doing here. And right now you can see we have friend ID, first name, last name, city, email. And again, we're leaving off from the previous videos, so you may need to go back to those. It depends. But you may not. If you may not. Okay. So, what do we do here? All right, so we come down here, we click on structure. Whoops, we don't want to do that. We want to add one column, and we'll do it after email. You can put it after city, after last name. You can choose where it will go in this order. All right, all right, well, let's put it, makes most sense to put it after email, so we'll do that. All right, so we would call it pick1. We're going to come over to the data type, varchar, and let's give it 120. Sometimes pictures, you know, they go pretty long. That's more than we need. I know it is, but oh well. So collation, and we're going to come all the way down here, and we're going to give it UTF, Unicode CI, case insensitive, just like the others. We're going to save it. Okay, table friends has been altered. We can see now that we have got an area for pick1. And what are we going to put in there? We are going to put in there a string, a path. Well, we're going to put in there the name of the picture. And then later we're going to use that name and we're going to insert it into our HTML code for the hyperlink. Well, you'll see. I don't know if that explained it perfectly, but okay. All right, so now upload. Remember, upload, I just modified this file over here, the MySQL file, when we inserted records. Okay, we check if there's a post. So remember, before we had 4 strings. So what I did was I came over here and I added 1, because now we have pick 1, and we're going to put the name of the picture there. Okay, we're going to put, for right now, if you don't see the whole picture just yet, just be patient, you will. Now you remember we're going to add 1 more variable there, okay, because we're going to bind parameters, and we put pick 1 there, okay. Now what I have done, all right, so before we go on to the next video, I want to, because the next video is going to be a little longer, and in advance of that, I want to tell you what I'm doing here. I am going to echo out, print out to the screen some of these different special weird variables, so that we can take it step by step and see what our variables are in the process and during the process. This is also a kind of a good debugging technique. Similar to you, well, okay. Okay, so in the next video, we're going to start using functions like this. Move, this is a PHP function, move uploaded file, etc. Okay, so now we're ready to go on to the next part.